been farming for most of my life post-school. I love what I do. We run a self-replacing merino system. I think the sheep are important, particularly on a property west of Pingelly. Important in the summertime and a little bit of winter grazing, but we're predominantly crop east of Brookton. We're looking at a transition from best practice farming to not discounting regeneration, or just looking at the ideas and seeing if they have a place for us. We still have conventional farming practices in certain paddocks, and those paddocks look really good. Whether it be sustainable or not is questionable. We grow wheat, barley, a little bit of canola. Starting to get into a bit of vetch nowadays, and we've been a couple of years on the vetch, having really good results with that for nitrogen fixation, and in the future we'll be growing more and more vetch. Maybe not a standalone crop so much, but as a companion in with oats and other different family groups. We've reduced our sheep numbers in the last few years back down to about 2,700 ewes mated. The numbers are probably half what I'm used to. Yeah, the rotations are something that's always evolving, I guess, but the pulse in the rotation here on this grey clay is a big thing for us, I think, with the nitrogen fixation. And we're doing a lot of deep ripping nowadays, this grey clay, it's a new thing. Some blokes reckon it's not going to be successful, and obviously adding a lot of gypsum as well. We've got a hard pan about 100 mil under the soil surface that goes down about 250 mil, and it is concrete. We're just breaking it, shattering it, and allowing for better water infiltration, better root depth penetration. Some of our results on our deep rip clay are phenomenal, but we put a range of species on there for different reasons. The root activity on the brassicas, the grasses and the pulses, they seek different things at different times and different depths, and we're growing tillage radish on there, which the tubers are sometimes 400 or 500 mil long. Down under that broken compacted layer, we're getting tremendous results with that. We do grow wheat on wheat and barley on barley, but we try and put the pulse in between to give it that nitrogen kick, and agronomically you're a bit better off with the change in the chemical. The feed gap is one of the biggest challenges. In the autumn, where we don't have feed available or green feed available, so we're supplementary feeding. And in October is another period where we have a feed drought. This system that we've put in here, or implemented here, can help both of those seasonal problems out, because we can access the green plant or the shrubs and the interrow in between them at these times of the year where we don't have green feed available. And this was a trial. This is a demonstration site, which is good for me, because it allowed me to get something established here and put it in our system and see if it works. And it's been really good. We're on the road to overcoming that major challenge. It's just up to me now, I guess, to spread this out and do more of it. As you can see, it's utilising some of the worst country we have, and it's paying its way tremendously. Phil was really good in that respect. We were sitting down in the shed with a computer, Phil's laptop, mapping the farm, looking at the areas that we wanted to get things established on, and teasing the ideas out of Phil more than anything to suit our target. His knowledge, of all the shrubs and the different pastures and the seasonal conditions and the soil types, he's really switched on with that, and utilising some of this third-rate salt-affected country. The best way to do that, in my opinion, straight away, and Phil's, was to put these varieties of saltbush and other shrubs in there to kill a couple of birds with one stone. I think it took about 5 days to get all the shrubs in. We had a lot of rain the day after we started, I think, and we got quite a few in the first day. We had trouble ripping this clay. We were slipping and sliding around, and yeah, we waited for it to dry out a bit and kept going, kept chipping away. Pretty much gone to plan, and things are growing where we didn't have anything growing before. The sheep are happy when they're in here. We're soaking up water and salt. Second site with the kikuyu, it hasn't done very well in our system yet, but the country that it's on it's a pretty tough environment to get anything established on this acid sand, and we look forward to seeing results down the track. Hopefully a few favourable summers will sort the kike out. In terms of extension activities, we had an on-farm field walk. There was 30 or 40 people attended. People liked what they saw, and hopefully they've gone off and started to think about their plan and putting something into place on their properties. I've enjoyed working with the NRM. It's been a good experience for me, and it's all positive. I'm pleased with the result and looking forward to doing more. I can see these shrub areas being inhabited by a diverse range of wildlife. Stock in here enjoying the green pick, the nutrition, the water table lowering, the salt affected country getting smaller. I would say to somebody thinking about doing this process, don't put it on the back burner, get into it, order some shrubs. I think it's a really good thing to utilise this country, get something growing on it, and to benefit yourselves, your operation, the industry, the soil. In the future, 15 years, I hope to have all of our salt country planted similar to this, and our business booming because of what we've done.